And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jailton Mahayajinho Almeida! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Sergey Pavlovich.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with the start of round 1. Should be interesting for as long as it lasts. On one side, we have the decorated Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. On the other side, a fighter that really can do it all on fight night. How do you see the matchup playing?
You know, in theory,
Oh, lands a hip toss to get him down. That can't feel good. Well, the ground and pound has been working for him. Nice job here by Pavlovich.
oh, you gotta be careful there, yep.
Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Pavlovich.
That guillotine choke is getting tight, but you can't just squeeze. You gotta get your hips into your opponent if you want him to tap.
Oh, he got out.
Oh, he got out. He did a great job. He attacked the lock. He got pressure forward, then off to the side, rolled to his back to release that pressure.
Keep those hips active until your back is
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. He is really doing a nice job with his head movement here defensively on the ground to avoid further. And now he's got the back.
keep your chin down. Protect your neck.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound struck.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Almeida's right back to the full mount here.
What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times.
In a good position, a better position.
Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep. This has got to be it. He's got the submission.
And there it is!
Goodness!
Feel good!
Oh, my goodness.
So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I got to keep these judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there, and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that, and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 6 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke, Jailton Mahayajinho Almeida!
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission. They found a submission. He got his hand raised in the way that he loves the most.
Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Ball! Nick! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Joe Body
Ready. Ready. Good.
All right, well, there is something undeniably intoxicating about this Yas Island in Abu Dhabi, and we have got a great UFC live event for you here tonight inside the walls of the Etihad Arena, which opened its doors not all that long ago in 2021.
Yeah, it hasn't been open long, but big moments have happened. And you can tell the excitement of the crowd every time we fight here in Abu Dhabi. It's a tremendous environment, and the fights have always lived up to the expectation.
Back to the jab now. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, Nickel getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up. All right, so from being dominated to in the dominant position. Nice reversal on the ground. Looks like he might attempt the guillotine now. Oh, got to protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in.
Oh, nice elbow. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Nickel gets back up. All right, so there it is. They immediately go into the clinch situation. The wrestler said he wanted to make it dirty against this boxer, and this is a good spot for him to be in.
I think that even though he wanted to be in the clinch, he's got to be very aware of the punches in tight coming back from the boxer. He's got to be level changing. He's got to be tripping. He's got to make this boxer feel like he's on the defensive, or that guy's going to get comfortable, rolling his shoulders, and landing some nice tight punches from in close. Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Oh, and he moves into half guard. The guard pass is starting to pile up.
Right away, he takes the far side underhook. Look for damage from the top to come now.
Watch your half guard. Stay tight.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round one.
Changing the position.
Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Get that back position for me.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Nickel.
There it is. Now he's running him out.
Good work from the top here by Nickel.
Great submission defense.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Move. Up, down, in and out. Watch the hooks.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Oh, heavy shots raining down. Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nickel.
Now he's going full mount.
Under a minute now to go in the round. The ground strikes continue to pile up. Switching stances here. Oh, he leads with a power right hand there, DC. That'll work.
Really sat down on that right hand.
And they separate after exiting the clinch. Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he lands it. Great job.
Get back to your feet. Get back to your feet.
Nice.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. 10 seconds to go in the round. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
What are you doing out there? Let's shake it off. We need to do exactly what we did in the gym. I want you to keep your hands up, keep moving your head, keep moving your feet, cut those angles, and let's change it up.
All right, well, the crowd enjoyed those 5 minutes. DC, take us through some of the highlights from that previous round.
Face punching at its best. He loaded it up, he threw it straight, he threw it long, and over, that punch found the target. It allowed him to really dictate the pace of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round 2. Oh, beautiful straight left hand. He missed with that jab attempt there. Oh!
He's in trouble.
Oh, big left hand there.
Oh, nice jab.
Nice punch there by Nickel. Back and forth we go. Uppercut lands. Oh, nasty cut there, right on the bridge of the nose. Big power shot there. Now he's got the single collar in the clinch. Well, we're in the clinch, but still able to land hard to the head with the punch there.
Another good shot to the head. He's throwing these punches in combination, really dictate the pace for his opponent. Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single collar.
Oh, nice job to slip off the center line there. His head movement has been a huge, huge factor defensively in this fight.
You can never be a stationary target, so even if the feet aren't moving, you got to be ready to slip that head at a moment's notice. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent. Another clinch position. Look for a level change as he tries to secure a takedown.
All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 2.
He gets to his spot, the tie clinch. Then he starts to let the knees fly.
Oh, collar tie. Just missed with that right hand.
He's got him in the clinch once again.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Under 2 minutes to go.
He's back in the clinch.
Well, some fighters rest in the clinch. He is not doing that. He landed a nice punch there.
He is a grinder. You get close to the cage, he starts to go to work, and he's landing over and over again.
Knees to the body. Knees to the body.
And now some distance as they pull apart. So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has...
He's got him hurt. He's got to start looking to finish.
Well, missed on that one.
Oh, nice hook. Oh, he's in the clinch again.
And now some separation. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. That was a jab. He's got the single collar tie. Now some separation from his clinch position.
Different round in the striking clinic continues. Shades of Max Holloway back in the day against Calvin Kattar. Every strike he has thrown seemingly is finding the target.
I mean, it's landing. Everything is landing, J.A. And coming into this fight, he understood that he had an advantage in this particular skill. I don't know if he could have even expected it to be this vast as we have seen to this point in the fight.
So wisely, he continues to attack that area. Taking on the overhand, now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots, and if you take one of them, if you can deny that one, then you're right on the spot.
How about those 5 minutes? All right, back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they furiously get the cut man in there. Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and an opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
So here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Nichols.
Another strike to the head lands.
That strike over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch. Nice straight right hand. Oh, the cut on that cheek is only getting worse. His face is a mess. He's got that jab working, nicely done. Well, you can just see he is oozing with confidence, and not overconfidence, but a big knockdown in round one, likely the source of that confidence.
Once everything is going great, you tend to feel like you can walk through a wall. He doesn't need to walk through a wall. Oh, he's hurt bad. Oh, his separation from the clinch.
Keeps taking damage, looking pretty swollen now. Oh, making this clinch work count. Lands the punch there. Well, he is clearly faded in this one, and I'm not talking about the high and tight skin fade on my man Daniel Cormier. He got stunned earlier in the round, and mentally I feel like he checked out a little bit.
He hasn't been able to build back and fight the way that we're used to seeing him fight. He needs to take a breath, take a moment, and get back to work. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand.
Nichols bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am.
He's got to either go southpaw or he has to actually just try to throw the whole kitchen sink at it. Another clinch position. Watch for the tricky trips that he uses when he's in close.
Nichols able to switch his stance here. We'll see how the defense responds. Oh, man, you got to credit him for continuing to attack that area, but that cut is getting harder to look at by the minute.
Yeah, it's hard to watch, and, you know, we spoke about this guy and how impressed we were with his fight IQ and how smart he was in his approach. Shows again. He got
he's in a world of trouble now. Oh, big shots raining down.
He
closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
Oh, he better start moving. He can't take too many of those uppercuts.
Oh, a nice straight there by Nickel. Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a...
All right, so the referee right then and there has called a stop to the action. Looks like he's going to call on the doctor to look at the cut, and it is a pretty significant one, DC.
Well, he's bleeding a lot, and the blood is going into his eyes. It's very difficult for him to see right now.
And the doctor doesn't, he doesn't care about the fans, doesn't care about your feelings at home. That will do it. That cut calls an end to things, and ultimately it'll go into the books as a TKO doctor stoppage. All right, Bruce Buffer now inside the octagon has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO.
Well, this arena is going absolutely crazy. We congratulate the wrestler on arguably the biggest finish of his UFC career. And he told us in the fighter meeting, I understand the dangers presented by this boxer, but humbly, I think I'm going to get him out of there. And he certainly did that.
He did, John. And that's a knock on him, right? That's been a knock on him. He can be a bit boring at times. Well, tonight was not boring. He went out there and he did exactly what he needed to do. And he got the stoppage win that will truly make people go, wow, we need to pay attention to this guy.
All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. And now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Caitlin Blood Fighter Chukagian. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Macy the Future Palmer.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so as many of you know, UFC back in the trenches in Abu Dhabi here tonight. We are inside the beautiful Etihad Arena where a lot of UFC history has already taken place.
It's crazy how quickly this has become a destination for big fights. From Habib retiring, Makhachev's championship, to Poirier beating Conor McGregor. What an arena and what a destination Etihad Arena has become for the UFC.
Oh, her body kick is so good, right? Do you invest in cryptocurrency or do you invest in the body? She's going to the body early.
Oh, yeah, you invest in the body. I think the most classic case of this was when Valentina Shevchenko kept going to the body with just the eye, and then she took it high. That's the investment that we speak of. Kick the body early, then take it up top. You got to continue if you are this young lady.
Oh, gorgeous straight punch there shortly after she catches the leg. So she has got her opponent's timing down to a T right now. Blonde fighter gets caught with that punch. Nice hook lands by her early. A little bit of extra sauce on that one as well. She felt like she'd be able to get inside and did a nice job to close the distance there.
Well, she knew that if she threw it, she had to throw it with intent. That was with intent and landed with a lot of impact.
So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth. This is a full-on brawl.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know when somebody's going to take that one shot that finishes the fight.
Chukagian gets lit up by that straight punch. So the newly minted Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt Caitlin Chukagian showing off that footwork and the jab here early.
Yeah, you know, she is a grappler, and she has developed in that skill. But what makes Caitlin Chukagian special is her ability to move around the octagon effortlessly and fight behind that beautiful jab. She is a high-level boxer, and it has shown throughout her UFC career. Nice punch to the head. Another punch to the head.
Chukagian's strike attempt there is blocked. All right, so that body continues to get ripped up. The judges are looking for damage and damaging moments, and her body investment has been the narrative in this fight.
Early, you may not have been able to see how much of an effect this was taking on her.
but now you see it. The game plan, everything's clear now. And we'll see her continue to do that as she tries to chase down the finish. Oh, nice right hand. Oh, nice. Oh, high kick.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Nice jab.
Let's go.
Maybe the best shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot. Oh!
Oh, another one.
Straight right hand, but she misses. All right, well, she's landed those hooks at a high clip here tonight. Actually, some fans are starting to call her Mrs.
She's in a ton of trouble here.
Right there.
There's that hook again. It's blocked. All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having will not be easy, but she's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on.
Oh, inside kick.
Lands a quick jab.
Under a minute to go. Lands to the body there. All right, so a pretty good series of kicks by her there as she continues to really land at will tonight.
I mean, there is no tell to when she is going to throw that kick. And before her opponent can react, the leg is already back and loaded up again.
Well, Caitlin Chukagian's boxing looks pretty sharp here tonight. You got to think Mark Henry, Ricardo Almeida like what they're seeing out of Caitlin here in this one. Huge connection by her there, DC. The seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad. Oh, that's big.
15 seconds.
Jab snaps the head back.
Round two next. All right, so there's the end of the round, and you got to think her corner is going to take a long, hard look into her eyes to see if she wants to fight on here. She got stunned multiple times in that previous round.
I mean, you have to, right? If you're her coaches, if you're her trainer, you have to take a look to see if your fighter is even able to continue. I know she didn't go down. I know she just got stunned, but every time she got hurt, she was hurt very, very badly.
Well, a punch like that would have felled lesser women, but she survives and gets to fight another round.
She's as tough as they come. She's sitting on her bench right now telling her coaches, I'm good. I'm ready to go. That was just a moment. I'm still going to get the victory. I believe she has to change something. She cannot continue to do the same thing and expect a different result.
Blonde fighter gets tattooed by that straight punch. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Able to check the high kick.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
She lands the straight punch here.
Nice combination.
Nice jab. Man, the body work really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side. She missed with that jab. Oh, huge knee to the head. Man, every time her opponent lands, that cut's getting worse.
The cut gets worse and worse. She needs to move her head or she's going to find herself in a lot of danger.
Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line.
Maybe the best shot she's thrown tonight. her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
Well, she landed a flush knee there, DC, making great use of her size advantage in this one. All right, so watch for her to set up that hook here again. We were in our fighter meeting on Thursday. She said the fans are starting to call her Madam Lineker. She sees it as a compliment.
She sees it as an absolute compliment. Oh, another one.
Chookagian's nose is bleeding now.
Huge shot going on right here. Oh, both landed.
So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the show.
She wasn't able to find the kill shot. She hurt her very badly. She was not able to find that one shot that would have finished the fight.
Well, now that blood really starting to affect her vision, or so it would appear, and it's muting her offense as well.
Well, she's got a swollen eye and the cut. So she continues to get beat in that same area. She's got to move her head. She's got to be off.
She's had a huge strike right there. All right, well, that swelling is getting significant, and yeah, the referee here stepping in, calling on the doctor. This could be the end.
Yeah, right call. Get somebody in here. Take a look at the swelling. Make sure she's able to keep fighting. I know she wants to. She has heart, but sometimes it takes more than that.
Well, the eye is not completely closed. Looks like the doctor is going to allow this fight to continue, at least for now. Crowd certainly appreciates that decision. Oh, we'll see if she can rally here. The ref gets us back underway, but then... Oh!
She's hurt.
Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike landed.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight.
She's that weapon all night. She did not miss there.
She's been looking for it, and she finally got it. And now she's going to see if she can close the night.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one.
Oh, my goodness!
All right, so she gets the flush knockout here tonight, and you got to think this is going to lead to a lot of big fights the rest of the way this year.
Big opportunities are presented after you have a performance like this. She did an amazing job and got a massive knockout victory.
We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 55 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Caitlin Blood Fighter Chookagian.
Well, there she is, and you can be sure there's going to be a long line at the after party tonight after what she was able to accomplish tonight.
I mean, she will be as popular tonight as she's ever been because no one forgets a knockout like this. It'll be on TV. It'll be on the news. It'll be available everywhere she turns for the next few weeks, and this is a massive moment for her.
And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight tilt. All right, now for the official introductions. We go to the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC bantamweight champion, TJ Dillashaw. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC flyweight champion of the world, Brandon the Assassin Baby Moreno.
Ready to fight? Ready. Go.
All right, so here's Brandon Moreno as he gets ready to get going here early in this round. The jab has been a big key for him as he has evolved into one of the best flyweights in the world. You know he can grapple, really instinctive when it comes to his offensive submission game, and believes there might be an opening for a choke here tonight. We shall see. Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. Nice hook lands. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it.
Use that low kick.
Straight right hand, no good. All right, so we'll see if Brandon Moreno can get off to a good start tonight. He is a 5'2" player, but the jab would appear to be his weapon of choice here in the early going.
And honestly, Johnny, he's developed it even further as he has gone to Missouri to train. The guy is getting better. He does a good job of finding his range. He's shortened his stance a little bit, so he's not so much in a boxing stance, but he is using that to defend leg kicks more effectively, but also still have the ability to go find that jab.
Tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Dillashaw. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Well, Dillashaw's in a good flow now, DC. He's so confident in his striking, his grappling, and really a guy who enjoys fight night as much as any fighter on this roster.
Relax, relax.
Oh, big knee to the body. How'd he get that one home? Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
So just over 20 total strikes and counting have landed for the great TJ Dillashaw. How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble chair.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh, big left.
Keep your hands up for me. Come on now. Let's move. Let's recompose. Stay focused.
Checks the leg kick. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Both fighters throwing heat now. Just missed on that spinning attack.
Big shot to the head.
Oh, nice jab to the dome by Dillashaw. Perfect execution as he gets the single leg takedown. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Moreno's able to transition back to side control now.
Oh, he puts his knee on belly. He's postured, landing huge ground and pound. The guy has to move or the fight's gonna get finished.
Nicely done. Making all these shots count. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Moreno's in half guard now. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Brandon Moreno. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Moreno's back in half guard.
Let's go. Let's take this round.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful.
Get them out here.
Moreno's going for the sub here. Ooh, that looks wicked tight.
It's getting tight now. He's advancing. Oh, wow.
He escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense. Great job landing the strike from his back. Oh, right into mount.
Time.
Seconds for the end of round one.
Beautiful, beautiful. Everything is going beautifully. Just do the exact same thing. Just set it up. Just be smart with the setup. Throw some 1-2.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risks. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. All right, so here we go with our next round. DC, you are known for having one of the higher fight IQs in the game, and I would put him on that list after what we saw in terms of the body work there in the previous round.
He did a fantastic job of mixing up his target, not headhunting, going to the body, making that investment into forcing a mistake later that will allow him to chase his finish.
Nice jab by Brandon Moreno, high guard, and huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Just misses with the right.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Oh, man, DC, he would appear to be in real trouble. Huge left hand. Big knee to the body.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up.
Oh, the leg kick lands.
I'm spamming leg kicks if I'm playing the game.
Bang, Muay Thai on full display here. Dillashaw, a really good flow here, DC. Oh, Superman punch lands. Well, the body work's starting to take its toll. Look at the redness starting to appear on his left side. Just over 3 minutes to go. Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by Brandon Moreno.
That was a beautiful head kick.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Moreno's trying for a submission here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
He's taking off right now.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, feet on the hips here. Under 2 minutes to go. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out. That's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, Sean. But ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for. Oh, good defense, yes.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight. Way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Side control now.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Oh.
Well, once again, mixed martial arts, the land of the unpredictable. You've got a jiu-jitsu fighter here throwing hands with one of the better guys in this division.
I would have never thought that this is the fight that would play out in front of us. The jiu-jitsu guy leading the dance, but not only leading the dance in the striking, but winning the exchanges. He has truly shown that he has committed himself to becoming a full mixed martial artist.
Moreno's back in full mount. Oh, these are some serious punches from the top here. He's continuing to maintain good posture and making these strikes count.
He's doing it really.
Oh, and he locks up a... Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
5 minutes to go. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Snapping off that jab.
Good jab.
Oh, and a nice counter there with the hook after he blocked the previous shot. Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands, and now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Beautiful knee.
Nice level change.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Dillashaw gets back up here. Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here. Well, not much setup behind it. The right hook misses.
Drives the shin into the rib. Great body kick.
Moreno goes for the takedown. He misses. Leg kick. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Just over 3 minutes to go in our third and final round. Oh, clipped him with the overhand.
And everything's landing with so much power. If you're going to go out on your shield. If you're going out, go out on your shield. Don't just walk backwards. Go forward. Make him fight you.
Let's time that overhead.
Let's work.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Effective jab there by Dillashaw. Nice jab, follows up with a nice right hand. Oh, picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
2 minutes and change to go in our third and final round. Right on the button. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. All right, he engages in a single collar tie. Oh, big front kick lands flush. Nice job moving off the center line. He slips to avoid that right hand. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Oh, and And he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Brandon Moreno.
More strikes to the head.
Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts. He passes to half guard.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Looks like he's got the sub locked in tight now. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. Was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Hey, stop.
All right, so as we await the judges' scorecards, DC will look back at his handiwork. He had it all going from a striking standpoint tonight.
Man, he did a great job. It was very entertaining to watch someone be in such a great state of flow, a great flow state in regards to the stand-up. He said that tonight we would be very impressed with his performance, and I am thoroughly impressed.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Brandon the Assassin Baby Moreno!
All right, so you heard it there from Bruce Buffer. Relatively easy fight to score. Brandon Moreno, your winner by decision.
He is a phenomenal mixed martial artist, and tonight he showed that he has all the skills and he can compete against anyone in the UFC flyweight division.
And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Nikita the Miner Rivera! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, the People's Champ, Tito Ortiz!
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here. A lot of people felt like Nikita Krylov eventually would have worked his way into a championship setting in the UFC. It has not happened yet, but this man can finish you in every which way in MMA. An outstanding mix of submissions, a lot of different knockouts by head kick, by punches, by knees. This man is as good a finisher as there is in this light heavyweight division, and he is out to prove as much here tonight. Oh, massive knee to the head. Headshot, bang! Oh, that's the biggest shot right thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's got to be over very soon. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, beautiful combination. Lands a big elbow there. to the swelling becoming a real factor right now. Did they inject something into his face, or is he just swollen from the strikes?
Swollen from the strikes, man. Guy taking a couple shots. You never know which one is going to start to make you get damaged. Something good landed, and now you see the swelling start. Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Ortiz's hook shot blocked, though, by the defense. Nice job getting that guard up to prevent any further damage. While that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands.
Oh, nice straight jab there by Ortiz. He's got
Huge connection right there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, Johnson. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Oh, just opening up on him now. Oh, guillotine here. Yep, that guillotine feet.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Oh, in good position to rip off the Kimura here. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, submission defense holds up again.
It's on point. He's constantly under attack, and he just constantly bats away these submission attempts back to back.
All right, looks like he's setting up for a finish here. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight. Oh, bails on the submission now. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier. Ooh, big shot landed.
Welcome in. You are watching live UFC Brawl 8.
Under a minute to go in our opening round.
Computer versus computer simulation
Effective punch
league
there by
here,
Krylov.
presented by the Diesel Sports League.
Certainly showing off some good hands here
Do
tonight.
these a couple times a month.
Another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing shots.
I generally don't speak during it, and then afterwards I give my thoughts and the feelings on it. This is a triple main event tonight, so this is main event number 1. 2 matches to go. Hopefully we'll all stick around. Let's see the main event, which is O'Malley versus Rivera for the Bantamweight Championship. Back to cage side.
He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Final seconds of round 1. Going for an arm bar now.
Got that submission locked up very tight.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so there's the end of the round. We had a big submission attempt there midway through, but largely the submission defense held up.
It wasn't tight. We thought the fight was over, but stayed patient, stayed calm, relaxed, and found his way out of that deep submission.
Ready?
Round 2 underway. All right, doing work with the jab. Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing.
And they clinch. Look for him now to drive his opponent to the side of the octagon to try and secure the position.
Clean with that offering. All right, so you can see some swelling on the facial region now as his opponent lands yet another strike, and that one was clean.
I mean, this guy is so clean with his striking. He knows exactly what he wants to accomplish, and he does a great job of doing just that. He passed the half guard.
Ooh, right into side control, DC. Oh, looks like he's trying to isolate an arm, maybe set up a Kimura here, DC.
He's attacking the Kimura. Watch for him to step over to try to get him up on his hip.
Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. Krylov getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes.
Massive shot from the top.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Let's go. Posture and heavy
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Ortiz. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to the horse. How in the world did he escape that submission?
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take you down very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Krylov.
Let's work. I'm gonna stand you up. You need to work.
Under 90 seconds to go.
Beautiful transition.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed.
Great submission defense on display tonight. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands. Every punch lands. He is just outclassing this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
Krylov's got him in a crucifix. Going to work from the top now.
Full side control now.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
30 seconds to go in the round.
That was a slick transition.
Krylov's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so.
Great job not only reversing the position, but getting to your dominant position.
Final seconds here of round 2. Tito's back in full mount. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make it hard. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness. That was great head movement. Oh, man. Oh, take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
Excellent ground and pound here by Ortiz.
Now he's going full mount.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Tito.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it. Oh, he got to his spot.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other issue.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys. Great job landing from the top position.
Oh, there's some good ground and pound here, and some swelling has now been caused on his opponent. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Ortiz is going for that arm triangle. Let's see if he has it. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, he got out. Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with the submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler. And he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions. Trying to recover full guard there.
So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
While he is clearly losing this fight, it has not been his. The head kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish them.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun. And, hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out of that octagon.
Yeah, you don't play with your food.
No.
Slips. Tito gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there.
Watch guillotine. Oh, nice guillotine there.
Oh, great submission defense. All right, hammer fist here by Tito. Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. "20 seconds to go in the fight. 15 seconds. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
Oh, he's attacking choke now.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 30-27, 9-28, and 30-27. For the winner by unanimous decision, Nikita the Miner Villa.
All right, so the kickboxer gets it done by decision, and candidly, his words in our fighter meeting proving prophetic here tonight. I'm going to stick, I'm going to move, I'm going to... And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Hanako Wakano! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner,
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's go.
All right, Michael Chandler back on the proven ground here tonight as we get this round underway. And you saw what he did early in that second round against Tony Ferguson with a highlight reel knockout that will withstand the test of time. We'll see if Chandler can get off to a good start in this round here. All right, so there's that power right from Michael Chandler. He talked a lot about mixing it up this week, but that right hand is his weapon of choice, and he found the button early.
It is.
Maybe the best shot he's thrown tonight.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut lands.
Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target. Some damage being doled out, and now some swelling upstairs on his opponent.
He's not moving his head effectively. He's trying to be face first. Look, you don't have to prove how tough you are. You got to move your head. Be active. Don't be reactive in your defenses.
Just out of range with the big right hand.
Oh, back and forth we go.
Chandler's swelling now around the jaw area, so we'll keep an eye on that as this fight continues.
Oh, nice kick.
Yeah, single collar tie here. Missed on the right hand. Really finding the kicking range now. Another one lands there.
Caught the kick.
Well, he caught the kick there and then counters with the takedown. So a lot of fighters, when they catch that kick, will move immediately into the takedown, and it worked out for him.
It worked out great. Caught the leg, drove right into his opponent, and put him on his back. Oh, uppercut.
Just over 3 minutes here to go round one.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine. That guillotine choke is getting very close. He's got to lock the guard, though, if he wants to finish. He's got the choke in.
Oh, hang on a second. He escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Attack the lock. Create some space. Roll to your back. Give up the mount, but live to fight another day.
Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High level work by Moicano. Well, he grounded him, and ground strikes here. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. Oh, that sub is tight.
Defense holds up, he gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Good work from the top here by Moicano. Another ground and pound strike lands.
He passes the half.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Under a minute now to go round one. Mixing it up well tonight. There's a shot to the leg.
Right back on his leg kicks.
Just out of range with that left hook. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot. Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
20 seconds left.
Get him out here. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest.
That'll do it. Back with style points tonight.
Holy.
What a moment for this fighter here tonight. Called his shot, gets the win by way of submission. That after party's going to be on fire.
He got to his position. He found the submission. He squeezed and got it done. It was amazing to watch, and it was amazing to be a part of the broadcast for such an amazing performance.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
Here's Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 54 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, the Nato Moicano!
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission. And they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win, but get the finish, and they certainly got it tonight.
They got the finish. He's such a terrific grappler. Every time he is on his back, he looks for submissions over and over again. Eventually, he found one tonight and got the desired result.
All right, well, he is the best bantamweight in the world, or close to it, right? He has said that to everyone within earshot all week, finally getting a shot at the belt, and he has no intention of missing out on this opportunity. He believes he's going to be the new champ by night.
Yeah, he thinks it's going to be done. He believes that it's only a matter of time before he's the champion of the world. He said he has done everything to prepare himself. His mind is ready. His body is ready. His team is ready. It is not just you out there. Your team has to be lock and sync with the athlete.
He believes that they are all on the same page to become the champ.
And he does believe he has occupied some head space in the champion. I'm not so sure that's the reality, but we're going to find out here in a matter of months. All right, the Sugar Show live and in color. Sean O'Malley back on the proving ground here tonight. And what else can you say about what he did against Abu Dhabi? Close fight against Petr Yan, but that really served to put him on this championship trajectory.
Well, you got to stand out and take note when you fight someone like that. So close. Even if he had lost, you had to give him his respect. But ultimately, he got the decision. This guy is a great striker. The one area where we have not seen him tested is in the grappling. Tonight, he will have to rely on that if he wants to get another victory in what has been a fast-paced ascent up the bantamweight rankings.
And he is a willing grappler. We've seen him compete in Quintet Ultra. Augusto Tanquinho Mendez, UFC veteran there firmly in his corner. But you're right, we haven't necessarily seen Sean O'Malley tested in that realm as yet. Sugar Sean O'Malley, once again, ready to engage in a big spot here tonight.
Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight.
All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jimmy El Terra Rivera. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon.
Let's do it.
All right, ready to go with live action here from Etihad Arena in Abu Dhabi. This has become a destination for fighters across the UFC and an opportunity for several of our best to showcase their skills here tonight.
It's just everything about the environment here. I remember coming for Holloway versus Cater, the first event at Etihad. Max Shutt put on a masterpiece. This place has become a hot spot for mixed martial arts. That's a big strike right there.
Nice front kick lands for the kickboxer there. And I guess on the other side, DC, if you're the wrestler, got to be undeterred, still got to figure out a way to get this fight done.
You got to keep pressing. You got to keep going forward, trying to get those takedowns. You also got to recognize that that kick coming right up the middle. And if you can time it correctly, you can change that into a shot that will allow for you to get the takedown.
Oh, flying knee. Out of range with that kick attempt.
Beautiful body kick.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Oh, big elbow.
All right, good start for the Sugar Show. Sean O'Malley realizing particular success with that left hand.
Yeah, he's got a great left hand. He's so long for the weight that he pops the jab and he just darts him with the left hand. And you see it on full display right now. Good stick.
Head kick is blocked. Slips. He landed that front leg kick. Oh, what an offering up over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly. Big right hand.
He went high on that one.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Crowd continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go. Perfect execution on that tee. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Combination landed by Rivera. Trying to kick the leg out. Fighters separate from the clinch. Oh, nice job there to land the knee strike to the body, again making great use of his length in this matchup. Rivera gets hit with a kick. Oh, and yet another knee finds the target. So a huge moment here. Now we'll see if he can follow it up. Rivera going for the leg kick. He does not connect.
Nice job defensively. He blocked that punch.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, nice punch there by Jimmy Rivera. Really starting to let the hands go now, and that has been a big focus, I know, for Danny Tiger Schulman and the coaching staff there in New York. Under a minute to go. Throwing that jab, no good. Oh, another beautiful body shot there. You see the damage starting to accumulate. Maybe some defense would be wise at this point in the fight.
I think so, John. You can't just get beat up to the body. It doesn't show itself right away. It takes time whenever you're beating somebody up from the body and working your way up to the head. But right now we are starting to see the damage, and you see it not only in the body, but in the reaction of the opponent.
Oh, there's a head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
He's hurt. Got the hook in quickly.
Right. 5 minutes in the books. All right, so that round is in the books. Rivera's bleeding pretty bad from the forehead here. Hopefully the cut man can nip that in the bud and make sure that that blood doesn't trickle down into his eyes as the next round begins. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, second round underway. Now going upstairs with the left hook.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Oh, nice leg kick.
Oh! Big land with the right for O'Malley. Throws the teep now and it lands. Man, has his chin been tested early.
Nice target change and him attacking the body. It's a beautiful, fast, quick jab with meaning.
O'Malley's body getting all sorts of bruised up on that right side now.
Massive hook land, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And
massive flying knee. Oh, nice inside kick. But he needs to check one of these kicks. He has to discourage him from throwing this kick over and over again.
Well, maybe he'll look to set up that hook again. Oh, there it is. Another hook connects. Well, he needs some motion in the morning, but at least in terms of the present, he's got to figure out a way to stop these body shots and get back in the fight. This is bad.
The only way for him to stay upright is to get a takedown. He takes one or two more of these body shots, he's going to go down. And honestly, he's as tough as they come. But you should not have to rely that much on your toughness. Got to do something different.
Oh, the sugar show. Sean O'Malley lands the left hand yet again. He's about as accurate with that thing as anybody in this division.
I think that's what's most impressive about Sugar Sean O'Malley, is even though he's still young in his career, he has a patience and a calmness about himself in there that not many people possess. But that left hand can only land because he doesn't show you anything as he gets ready to throw it.
Just missed with the left there. And he gets the single leg takedown. Takes his back. Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
It's work.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position. He should be trying to get back to his feet.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of this back by Rivera.
Oh, right into mount. He's got to be careful here.
Moving his head here on the ground, Shane.
I mean, this guy is very active off of his back, and that helps him to evade those strikes. Beautiful ground and pound approach, and now his opponent is starting to swell.
Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. 30 seconds to go in round two. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. 20 seconds to go round two. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer opponent.
Round three next. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Pretty good job blocking that attempt. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Right hand over the top. Well, the most significant stat in this fight has been body strikes, and at times in the past, maybe you could say he's been a headhunter, but tonight he has worked the body to great effect, and those are really starting to take their toll. Rivera's eye starting to close up. Got to get a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now the next shot, a follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Oh, nice.
Checks the leg kick. Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion. Oh, you gotta like the output here. So aggressive with the strikes. He continues to light him up. Gotta be careful here not to gas out, of course, but you gotta like the offense we're seeing from him, especially in this round.
Oh, big punch lands.
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
That'll do it! Sean O'Malley with a huge win tonight! Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 1 minute, 58 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Sugar Sean.
Well, Sugar Sean O'Malley had some doubters coming in here tonight, but he mutes those naysayers yet again. We congratulate O'Malley on another monumental UFC win, and the nature of this result figures to provide the matchmakers a lot of different options moving forward as to who might be next for Sean O'Malley.
All right, everybody, welcome back in. We are live now, back after UFC Brawl 8. Thank you so much for joining me on this afternoon stream for the UFC Brawl series. As you can see, it was a 7-fight card. We saw a little bit of everything here today. We saw some round 1 knockout there by Almeida. We saw some third round knockout, second round, only 2 decisions this entire card. So let's talk about it real fast. We got about a couple minutes to kill as well, and I will also announce UFC Brawl 9, which is coming up soon. So in the undercard, the 1 undercard match we had today, Almeida knocked out Pavlovich in the first round. submitted Pelvich in the first round. Something I had not yet seen in this series yet. So in the series, this is why I love simulation series. You never know what we're going to get, and today was evident on that for at least a couple of these fights, in my opinion. The second fight, we saw Bo Nickel with a stoppage in the third round. So we're going to look at the cards, and maybe that one will have to get rerun, but we're not sure yet. In the third match of the night, Macy Barber goes down in the second round, which was surprise one. Well, the first surprise was the submission in the first round. That was insane. I've never seen that here in the submission in the series. But number two, Macy Barber going down in the second round via a knockout. And that one, performance of the night for the knockout. In the fourth matchup, we had a decision. One of the two decision cards, Moreno, took out Dillashaw. And as we check out the fight stats on that, let's just go to the judges' scorecard. The judges' scorecard had Moreno 30-27 clear across the board. So TJ Dillashaw did not do what they felt he should have been doing. But as you can see, the fight stats speak for themselves here. Moreno offered way more takedowns. He was 5 out of 11. Landed 2 more total strikes. But out of the 219 that he threw, 101 were significant. So we are really looking forward to seeing Moreno's next fight as he gets closer to a title match. We had a triple main event basically today. The returning Tito Ortiz did not get the return he was looking for as he lost in a decision to Nikita Krylov. But as you could see, was this I don't know if the judges... I mean, let's just look at it for what it is. Tito had more knockouts, more total strikes, takedowns, and uncontrol. But Nikita stunned and wobbled Tito Ortiz 4 times tonight. So I'm not really sure what the judges were looking for. As we can see the judges card, 30-27, 29-28, and 30-27. The judges were not impressed with Tito Ortiz tonight in his return to simulation play. Then the main event, Carino defeated Chandler with another round 1 submission right at the very end of the first round. Michael Chandler was projected to win this fight, but he could not get anything going as he lost to Carneno in the first round. And in the main event, it took 3 rounds. But Sean O'Malley is still our champion as he defeated Jimmy Rivera in a 3rd round knockout. And O'Malley now is scheduled for later in time to go. Let me see if I can look this up really fast. If my computer, I should have this all pulled up, but I don't because I wasn't thinking ahead, as I generally sort of do sometimes. Bantamweight. Okay. Sean O'Malley is still the bantamweight champion, as we learned tonight. He has his next title fight ready to roll. He will take on Peter Yan at UFC Brawl 17. So we've got another 10 brawls again before we see Sugar Shane O'Malley. But he's covered again to Peter Yan, and he has defended his title once successfully. So we are moving closer to that. So all in all, here you go, guys. This was a great fight here in Abu Dhabi, live on Diesel Sports Gaming Network League, whatever we're called. I'm exhausted. The Diesel Sports Simulation League. There's what it is. So other than that, great matchups tonight. Performance of the night went to Caitlin over the knockout of Macy Barber. submission of the night went to Serrano, who submitted Chandler. And, of course, the fight of the night goes to O'Malley and Rivera for their title match. Let's check out now the next one, UFC Brawl 9. And let me tell you, this is another big one, and I'm even going to have another announcement here going on as we quickly run through the next two shows. The first one is UFC Brawl 9, where we have a returning. Big matchup. Big matchup for UFC Brawl 9. As you can see, we are right there, and we have the return of Conor McGregor here in the UFC Brawl series. As you can see, here is the 7-card fight. Here's the 7-fight card for UFC Brawl 9. The return of Joanna as she takes on Mackenzie Dern. Khamzat Usman fighting. Misha Tate is fighting. Junior Dos Santos makes his return to the Simulation Series. And the main event, Tony Ferguson versus Conor McGregor in the lightweight division. No titles on the line yet, but I would have to assume that the winner of that fight will get a shot at the lightweight champion, which is, well, whoever it is. Right now it's Islam, and he is taking on, at UFC 14, he is, at UFC Brawl 14, he's taking on BJ Penn for his first title defense, or his second title defense, I should say. So BJ Penn versus Islam Makhachev, and I butcher every one of these names, guys. You guys know that. And no offense to that, I just can't talk sometimes. So he will take them on at UFC Brawl 14. The winner of that will take on the winner of Tony Ferguson and Conor McGregor right there in the main event of UFC Brawl 9, which sets us up beautifully for UFC Brawl 10, which is right there. UFC Brawl 10 is a big card. It's a 7-fight card once again, but we got some really big matchups here. And a couple returns as well. First of all, as you can see in the heavyweight division, Overeem is back. And he will take on Leffit. And then we have Rampage Jackson is back to take on Walker. Nick Diaz and Robbie Lawyer return as the co-main event, and the main event, which is a #1 contender to the bantamweight championship held by Amanda Nunes, who will fight in UFC Brawl 12. This is her second defense of that, and I will release that information later, but we don't have an opponent yet for that. But the winner of this fight, Rousey and Pena, take on Amanda Nunes or the competitor that she will have in UFC Brawl 12, which is coming up, very quickly. So, guys, as you can see, we are kind of set here. Here is the big fight card for UFC Brawl 10. But first, we got to get to UFC Brawl 9. And once again, this will come up real soon. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook, Instagram, the TikTok while it's still around. Follow me, right here on YouTube, which I will be putting into the community posts as we get ready for Ferguson and McGregor at UFC 10. All right, guys, I'm going to cut everybody loose. Have a great weekend. If you celebrate the holiday of Easter, happy Easter to you. And if you don't, that's okay, too. We love you all the same. It's all good. Just have a good time and take it easy, chill out. Watch the fights again. This was a good card, UFC Brawl 8. And this one here, UFC Brawl 9, seems to be even bigger. We are building momentum, and they're getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And this series is only going to grow big. I can't believe we got through 8 already. And we start UFC Brawl 9 real soon. All right. Have a great rest of the day. Have a great rest of the weekend. And I'll talk to you all later. Oh, by the way, Tuesday night. Join me Tuesday night over on Twitch. we will be doing more golfing. The 2K Golf Challenge. That's what we're doing over there. So join me for some relaxing golf. And then the week after that, we get back into Destiny as the Into Light takes place. All right. Have a good rest of the weekend. I will talk to you guys later.